I want to talk about something challenging. So I have recently started some networking groups for females, for women, and it was because I couldn't find one that worked for me, and I wanted one that was close to my house and easy for me to get to. So I created a women's luncheon, and it's been a lot of fun, and it's been creating some really wonderful relationships, and I've really enjoyed that process. And in that networking group, or one of them, I go around and we ask questions. And the most recent question that I asked the group, and everyone answers individually, is what challenges have you come up with in the last 12 months or recently, or what was your most recent challenge that you overcame as an entrepreneur? So I also want to answer that for you here, for me personally. And I know on this channel I've talked a lot about insurance and the technicalities of HR and some compliance issues, but I also want to bring in some personal challenges and also some general business challenges that I have had and growing pains that I have had as a startup. First of all, no one listens to you. I am out here the face of my company, and I'm the new girl on the block, and I have no social media history at all. And I am still putting all of this information out there. All those lures, I look at it like fishing. You know, I'm fishing for my people. I'm fishing for those clients and people and business partners that want to work with me. So I am putting as an authentic of a message out there. The idea is to put that message out there, and eventually it will attract those people that want to work with someone like me. I know I am unique. I know that I do a great job with servicing our clients, and that we have great systems that can consistently offer up those services and offer the best rates to my clients. And at the end of the day, I don't look like the typical insurance agent. Most insurance agents, people have in their minds a car salesman sort of person with a suit and a briefcase coming and really selling you insurance. Where with me, obviously I'm a female, I'm a younger female. I think the average age of an insurance agent is a 55-plus-year-old male. And obviously that is not me. So I am different and unique in who I am as a person in the market. So I know that there are people that are looking for different perspectives out there and different ways of approaching employee benefits. And I know I'm not going to be for everyone. I know some people like having publicly traded companies behind them and their insurance. And me, I am a broker. I am an independent broker that is not tied to any public company. I'm not tied to any shareholders. I serve my clients, period, end of story. And that is why I am independent. And there are some clients out there that do want an independent broker. So my point is that some of the biggest challenges that I've had recently is to start my TikTok, start my LinkedIn, start all of these channels that obviously don't have any followers. When you start something, no one's really listening, and just having it there, putting it out there, knowing that people will find it that are looking for you. And I feel grateful that I have the opportunity to even do that, to be able to put myself out there for 100% free on a social media platform and have people find me from all over the United States. It's just really, really cool. I feel like this is such a unique time. I mean, if we think about who came before us. So when I was coming up, I got to train under this woman. Her name was Judith. and she was working for a large insurance company in the 70s. And she had some very harrowing stories and some very shocking stories on how she was treated as a female salesperson in that corporate environment. For example, she said that she went to a farmer. She did exactly what I do now. She goes to her clients and offers employee benefits to those clients, and they buy health insurance. They bought health insurance from her back then in the 70s and the 80s. And when she worked directly for this insurance company. And she went to a farmer who was offering benefits to his large corporation of farming staff. And he said, "Why are you here? Who are you?" And she said, "I am Judith with X, Y, and Z large insurance company. I'm here to go over your renewal, your health insurance renewal." He goes, "Don't they have any men over there at XYZ insurance company? Why did they send you?" In his mind, he was from a different time, and he didn't find it to be appropriate to negotiate health insurance rates or negotiate numbers and money with a woman. And here she was, just trying to do her job, and she was extremely good at her job, and she was extremely good at understanding what the client's needs were and what the insurance company was able to do with the rates. And she was a wonderful agent, one of the best, if not the best, I've ever trained under. And it's a testament to how far we have come. So here I am as a female, and I have been able to work in insurance and negotiate rates and not have anyone overtly question whether or not I can do math and overtly question whether or not I am good at negotiating, which has been nice. Maybe there has been some indirect things that have happened because I am a female. I'm sure that they have. Maybe I'm just not aware of it, but I choose to ignore that and know that I can move forward and find my people. Find people that do want a relatable insurance agent that will understand them completely and their needs completely and fairly, and not just try to sell them something, not try to sell them anything that they don't need, but offer a service and also offer up all of the experience that I have for doing the very best job possible. And it's just such a unique time that I can just put that out on to all of the social medias and the interwebs, and it goes out and people find me. It's just the coolest thing. Meanwhile, the person that I trained under, who came up in the 70s as a female in sales, she had to go door to door. Obviously I don't mind going door to door. I will go door to door, but here I can reach potentially hundreds or potentially thousands of people with one message that I record in an hour or 30 minutes or so. It's just really, really cool. And I am so grateful to be in this space and to be an entrepreneur at this time. My biggest hurdle has been marketing, and been taking the time and the discipline to consistently record and consistently create content and ideas for content to put onto all of the social medias and commit to it. Even if it's not pretty in the beginning, even if it's not working the way that it's supposed to in the beginning, it's about the energy that goes into it. At the end of the day, even if I just continue to refine and define my message and who I'm looking for and who I am and how I service my clients and how we work with our clients, that is worth it. In my opinion, that's worth it, is getting that refined and fine-tuned. And if I can help some other entrepreneurs along the way with maybe inspiring or just the encouragement, because I know how much I have listened to myself on podcasts and YouTubes and books I've read, even though it's the same messages over and over again, I'm not necessarily learning anything new. It's that almost brainwashing myself to take action, brainwashing myself to believe, brainwashing myself to convince myself that I can do it and other people have done it, so I can do it too. And having that content, that positive mindset, growth mindset content out in the world that for me to consume has been invaluable and has completely changed my life. And if in some way I can put some nuggets out there for other people to listen to, then that works for me too. So hopefully you found that information useful and interesting. Thank you for hanging out until the end. I do have a link down below if you'd like to schedule a meeting with me. I do ask for a brief questionnaire to be completed, and we'll see you next time.